Hello everybody, my name is Selena and today I'm going to show you my August wrap-up. So let's begin with the books I've read during the Booktubeathon. First I've read Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. This is a book about our world in 2044 and actually the real world doesn't really exist anymore because everybody lives into virtual reality. And that's almost everybody, their job, their life, their school, so we just live in the real world, but our life is in the computer world. And I thought it sounded very interesting and it resembled a little bit with Sword Art Online, an amazing anime. And honestly, when I've read this book, I was kind of disappointed because I think Ernest Cline could have done more with the story, with the book, with the world, because the world is very interesting, but I feel like it's kinda just a flat world. But that's probably also because I'm not an 80s kid and I don't always get the references, so maybe if you love the 80s and you know the pop culture of the 80s, you will adore this book. But for me, not really knowing that much about the 80s, it is kind of meh. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads because I enjoyed it, but it could have been better. This was, by the way, the replacement for Goddess Interrupted because I've read the chapter and I was like, oh yep, that's why I stopped reading it. Ernest Cline also with a season. Next book I've read is Percy Jackson Sea of Monsters by Rick Riordan. This is a sequel to Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, an amazing book. This book is also very good, but it's a children's book, so if you don't like childish things, you shouldn't read this, but I enjoyed it honestly, and I really want to read the third book, but I don't have the third book because these books are quite expensive in Dutch and I want to buy them in Dutch so my children will be able to read them at a young age, and I don't think they will be able to read English at the age of, I don't know, 10, 12. No, so in Dutch and they But yeah, I'm not going to tell you anything about this book because it's a sequel and I'll spoil you, but it was really good. And then I've also read during the Booktubeathon Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and it was amazing. If you don't know Harry Potter or J.K. Rowling, what have you been doing your whole life? I mean, there's movies, there's books, there's merchandise, there's even a theme park. You know the story. So, like I've already told you, this is the first time I read Harry Potter, and Harry Potter is really good. And then I've also read during the Booktubeathon Oran High School Host Club, book number 1. I will put the book cover somewhere here. But I need to say I just put it away, so I didn't complete it. Challenge of reading a book without letting go of it. I know. But I've read 4 books in 1 week and I think that is quite a bit, especially for me. And then I went on vacation, so I couldn't read that much, but in my opinion I have read a lot. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban by J.K. Rowling. Since I've read this book, I really understand all the people who are crazy about Harry Potter because in this book something changes. The audience of J.K. Rowling gets older from this book. So yes, it's less childish and still funny, and there are still some really cute, and in the end was so touching, and things, in my opinion, you can, if you really don't like reading and you want to read Harry Potter, you can skip the first 2 books by just watching the movie. But from the 3rd book, in my opinion, you get really a lot more details, so you really need to read this book. An emotional roller coaster. And lastly, I've read Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. If you want to know, this was my favorite movie. I'm not sure yet if it's my favorite book, because Prisoner of Azkaban was also really amazing. But yeah, this book was also so good, my god. And the house elves, it was so funny, and Hermione, her protests was so... I really understood her, because I think if I was her, I would think the same. I don't know if I would do the same, but I would think the same. Yeah, it was so good. Oh my god. If you watch A Book Utopia, she's also reading Harry Potter for the first time right now. And she's also saying, why haven't I picked this up earlier? And it's so true, because there's a reason why this is one of the best-selling books of all time. At the end of August, I've read 6 books, 5 physical books: Ready Player One by Ernest Cline, Percy Jackson Sea of Monsters by Rick Riordan, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, and The Goblet of Fire, all by J.K. Rowling, and also Ouran High School Host Club by... I forgot his name. I think in September I will hopefully read A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J Maas, and hopefully if I will order the book Queen of Shadows, because that's actually, it came out today, but I was too shy to ask my parents. So I think September will be primarily a Sarah J Maas month, but maybe I will also read Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. But I'm really scared of that book because it's so big, and honestly it wasn't really my favorite movie, although I don't really remember that much of it. And I hope I see you next week. Bye!